So next numerical is on roller follower with radial position. So in this first we'll draw a base circle having radius RC. After then we'll draw another circle. In this circle we have radius of base circle and also the roller of the follower. So both radius will be added to make this circle. This is roller follower and we'll divide this circle in angles like phi A, delta 1, phi D and delta 2. So in this phi A is angle of ascent. We'll divide this angle of ascent in 6 equal parts from 0 to 6 like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we'll draw lines start from the center of the circle and passing through the points from like this. Now we'll mark these lines as per the displacement curve from 0 dash to 6 dash and we'll join all the points. Now we'll create a circle on each marked point which having radius RR. And now we'll make final cam profile for angle of ascent that will be tangent to all the circle. So this is a cam profile. Like this we will complete this numerical. So now we'll move on to numerical. So first draw the profile of a cam operating a roller reciprocating follower. So now in this first the minimum radius of cam is 25 mm. So RC is equal to 25 mm. In this the lift is equal to 30 mm. So H is equal to 30. Roller diameter is 15 mm. So roller radius is 7.5 mm. The cam lifts the follower for 120 degree with SHM. So phi A is equal to 120 degree with SHM and follower rise. And dwell period is 30 degree. So this is delta 1. Follower lowers down during 150 degree of cam rotation with uniform acceleration and deceleration. So phi D is equal to 150 and this is uniform acceleration and deceleration. And next is delta to 60 degree. The speed is 150 RPM. So now we can calculate the angular velocity like omega is equal to 2 pi by 60. So that will be equal to 5 pi radian per second. Now we'll move on to make a follower displacement diagram. So in this first we have to make for simple harmonic motion SHM. So we'll create a rectangle box. In this horizontal side we will put phi A and in vertical H. We'll take a suitable scale for angles of rotation. So in this phi A is equal to 120. So we can take like 18 centimeter is equal to 360 degree. So simply phi A is equal to 6 centimeter. After then we will divide this phi A in 6 equal parts from 0 to 6. Like this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll draw vertical lines. For a simple harmonic motion we'll make a semicircle on left side and we'll divide this in 6 equal parts. Now from each point we will draw horizontal line and we'll mark the intersection points like this from 0 dash to 6 dash. And we'll join all these points. And this is the final displacement curve for follower rise. Now next is dwell first, that is 30 degree. And next uniform acceleration and deceleration. So same like we will first create a rectangle box. And in this phi D is equal to 150 degree. So you have to take a suitable scale same wise. And we'll divide this in 6 equal parts. And we'll draw all the lines. Now further as the center line we'll divide in 6 equal parts and draw a diagonal. After then from top left bottom to we will join 6, 5, 4, 3 and same like bottom right corner to 0, 1, 2, 3. Now we'll mark the intersection points from 6 dash to 0 dash and we'll join with a smooth curve like this. So this is the displacement diagram, displacement curve for follower return, and next last is 12, that is delta 2 is 60 degree. So this is follower displacement diagram. This diagram will be helpful for making a final cam profile. So now first we'll draw a base circle. After then RC plus RR that we already have discussed. Now as this is radial follower, so in this we will take a roller follower on radial position. And next we'll divide this circle in different angles, that is phi A, delta 1, phi D and delta 2. Now we'll divide this phi A in 6 equal parts from 0 to 6. And same like phi D from 6 to 0. Now we'll draw a line start from the center point passing through the points like this. Same for 5D, and now we'll mark the displacement on these lines, as we already have 0 to 0 dash, 1 to 1 dash, 2 2 dash, 3 3 dash, 4 4 dash, 5 5 dash, 6 6 dash. Same for 5D, from 6 6 dash to 0 0 dash, we'll mark all. Now we'll join these all points by a smooth curve. Now we'll make a circle on each point which having radius that is 7.5 mm radius of roller. Now this is tangent. Same for delta 1, this is an arc. For 5D we'll make a tangent, and for delta 2 that will be an arc. This is final profile. Now we'll calculate the maximum velocity and uniform acceleration. So with the help of this formula we can easily calculate the maximum velocity during descent period, and same maximum, or we can say uniform acceleration, we can calculate by this formula.